Let's get it. Ha ha ha. Yes, the soft saddle leather is back. So they've done these pouches a few times. I think the first time I had an ARK, it was kind of like this soft saddle leather. Then they had like a darker, more stiff leather. Then they had a leatherette pouch. This one's my favorite. If they sold these separately, I would buy them. All right, usual love letter. And you got your warranty card. Anything in that one? Oh, this smells so good. And there she is. Whoa! I didn't know what color I was getting. Oh, that's cool. This thing came half peeled for you. This is no fun. You're getting half a sticker peel now. Ready? Oh, wait, it was the other half. It was optical illusion. Okay, so this is the SWC ARK GMT. It's a stainless steel model. Ooh, look at that curve. That's nice. And only 9 millimeters thick. This is awesome. So stainless steel, they haven't done a stainless steel case in a while. They're usually known for doing titanium, so kind of nice to have. But I tell you, it's definitely very light. I mean, you almost can't tell the difference. We'll weigh it here in a little while. But yeah, great brushing on that as well. Then you got a little high polish on that fixed bezel. Yeah, so this is a field watch with a Swiss Ronda quartz GMT movement. And instead of it having a forehand, or a three-hand with a GMT dedicated hand, you've got the GMT complication as a window. So the hour will rotate there instead of a hand rotating to an index. So let me tell you what I know about the watch prior to receiving it, and we'll go over it. So this is a 316L stainless steel case, hardened to at least 800 Vickers. I think they claim 1,000. Again, only 9 millimeters thin, this case. Sapphire crystal with 16 layers of anti-reflective coating. You can see that there. Even with light hitting it, it's got a nice legibility to it. And then it's got a sapphire coating to protect the AR coating as well. There's a concave dial. Let's see if we can get you the shot. There you go. See how that curves up there? If you look at the numerals 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is kind of like a pie plate design here. So it's supposed to eliminate shadows on the dial. So we'll see how that goes when I get it outside for all my shots for a full review. There's a color-matched wheel for that GMT complication as well. So from what I can tell with all the color variations, the wheel is color-matched to the dial, and the numerals match the tip of the seconds hand, as you see here. We got grade A BGW9 Swiss Superluminova Luminescence on all the indices and the handset. Give you that lume shot in just a bit here. And this time they didn't give us a number of layers of lume. They instead listed it as 0.4 millimeters of application. So we'll see how it goes a little while here. But you know SWC, man. They are just lume monsters. So I'm sure this one's going to be no different. I think it's just a different explanation of the process. Push-pull crown. You've got 3 O-rings here to help with that water resistance. Screw down case back and 100 meters of water resistance. Excellent for a field watch. Quick release strap here. Rubber on the backside. It's got a little bit of that waffle pattern, I guess, to help with venting, but not all the way through. So rubber on the backside and calf leather inlay on the top side. And just, it's kind of hard for you to see here, but it kind of has like a very soft suede feel to it. And they say that this will fit wrists up to 7.5 inches in circumference. So if you have a larger wrist, they'll provide you with a nylon strap. That would be me. Hello. All right, so let's get some measurements. This is supposed to be a 38 millimeter case. I'm getting 38.9. 45.6 lug to lug. 20 millimeter lug width. And I'm getting that case thickness as 9.2 millimeters. Hey, just 59 grams on the supplied leather strap. That's great. All right, go in tight on the dial now. I'll get you some of the star of the show here, which is always the SWC dial and handset. And this one is no different. Look at the shimmer on that handset. Those are diamond cut hands. You got this kind of syringe handset, and then the seconds hand with that counterbalance lollipop. And love that needle point on it with the orange marking. That's excellent. Looks like we don't have a chapter ring here, so we can't see if this quartz is hitting its individual second markers, which that's just fine. I think that cleans up the dial a little and makes you not hone in on it so much. So if it's going to miss them, you know, you're not quite as aware. Then we just got a nice clean dial, Swiss made down at the bottom. Again, without the chapter ring, you just got the numeral and then the little dash at each numeral for the marker as well. And then something different here. Look at this. See the Swiss Watch Company logo? Look at the center of it. It's got a applied star or cross, whatever it's normally, I guess you would call it. An X, a plus sign. Nobody really knows. But yeah, this dial is so dark, it's kind of hard to see it right off the bat. But you can see even at a distance when light hits it, you've got that reflection. That's pretty slick. That's a nice little touch to kind of spruce up their logo a little. And then with the rest of the dial here, you see GMT above that complications window. And let's get into that a little more. Let me zoom back out and we'll unpop the crown. So in the first position, this just freely rotates, not even in hour increments. Let me see if I go the other way, will it go backwards? No, so just one way. That's interesting that there's no indentation of each hour. So you kind of have to manually line that up. I guess you would use the M under GMT as your reference point. So something else that's interesting, this is a Swiss Ronda 515.24H quartz GMT movement. It's got a 45-month battery life using number 371. But SWC states that it's a 38-month battery life. And I know that movement to be a GMT hand and have a date complication. So I'm wondering if they modified this somehow to have that GMT wheel. You know, maybe it took the place of the date wheel. Regardless, that must be what's going on. I think they've modified this movement somehow. That's just me taking a guess, so don't hold me to it. But yeah, so 38-month battery life is what SWC claims. And again, I got to think that it's something to do with the way this movement may have been modified. But the accuracy is rated at -10 to +20 seconds per month. And this does have a power saving mode. If you hack the movement, pull the crown out, you'll get a 70% battery saving. Loom junkies unite! Look at that! Just as bright and vivid as ever. I mean, this is what I've come to expect and know from SWC. Again, they have changed the way they explain the loom application to 0.4 millimeters thickness of application rather than saying a layer number. So, but again, BGW 9 Swiss Superluminova grade A. And yeah, look at it's just so crisp and clean. Man, it's beautiful. Love it. It's not even fading. I mean, look how bright it is. All right, let's see if this will fit on my 8-inch wrist. It's not supposed to. But first, today I'm wearing the Van Banner PM 2.0. This is the new yellow dial variation. The third and final batch is this yellow dial and a mint blue dial. So check out a unboxing video of this watch here. I have the white dial version of this one as well and absolutely love it. And this yellow dial is just even more spectacular. So yeah, check that video out and get on this thing before it sells out. Okay, they're not kidding. 8-inch wrist here, and I just had to cinch it down to that first hole. It's super tight. just to kind of give you an idea of what it would look like. So definitely if you have above 7.5 inch wrist, and even with 7.5, you're going to be, you know, on this last hole or maybe the next to last hole, depending on how tight or loose you like to wear the watch. So it could be a kind of uncomfortable thing, so just be aware of that. But 8-inch wrist, yeah, you're not going to pull it off. So just either accept it on this strap and change it out for your own, or take the nylon strap that they'll give you for larger wrists. But man, that looks great, huh? 38 or 39 millimeter. And that concave dial, you see playing with the light there. Definitely don't see any shadows. I mean, even in this situation, it seems like up around the ring or around the edge here, you're kind of seeing different colors as the light changes. But man, that is sweet. Oh, another thing too. So that logo, I was kind of looking at it more. I think it might be actually carved into the dial instead of applied. But either way, man, that's slick, huh? What a field watch. Great legibility and that unique concave dial. Stainless steel case, 100 meters of water resistance, only 9 millimeters thin. Some nice brushing work on the mid case. Then a chamfer on the top side of the lugs, and then that polished bit of fixed bezel as well. This is tasty. So these run $250 US, available directly from the Swiss Watch Company website. The link is down below in the description. And remember, you also get this nice leather pouch that will hold 2 watches. So a 3 snap closure as well. That nice soft saddle-like leather. Beautiful aroma and great feel to it. It's as if it's already broken in. So soft. I love these things. And pretty unique GMT function with this GMT wheel. And I'll let you know how I like this in my full review to come out later on down the road. But what do you think? Leave me a comment down below and hit that thumbs up button if you enjoyed this video. And I'll catch you in the next one. I'm Whit, with so many watches, so little time and money.